When I released the rage around not being loved properly, like literally, I had to beg to be hugged. I had to beg for affection. When I released that rage, it broke the fantasy that I am a broken child who now needs to figure out why people were hurting me. It broke the fantasy that I actually came from a loving family because in my mind, all I ever wanted was a family. All I ever wanted was love, which is normal. It's a normal thing as a child. So I grew up with this fantasy that my family were not that bad. It was probably me. I was too much. I was too stubborn. I was too angry. I was too quick. I was too heated. That's what I used to say to myself. But no, that wasn't the case because I have 6 kids. They are all different personalities. And not once do I think to myself that there's something wrong with my children. Whenever my kids are having a tantrum, I quickly think they need something. They're hungry, they're tired, they need a hug. I don't ever think to myself they're being difficult. But someone did that to me. My mom, my siblings, people around me made me believe, even my teachers. I remember a vivid memory of the teacher telling me to go stand in the corner on my first day of nursery because I was crying for my mom. And I stood in the corner for 3-4 hours. No one gave me attention. And it was so embarrassing and so shameful for me that I held that shame in my body and I had to release it by getting angry. Getting angry at the fact that no one wanted to understand me. And I wasn't hard to understand. People just made me believe I was hard to understand because they just didn't want to take the time to get to know me. But now that I'm a mother and I have 6 kids, I have time for them. I know every single thing about my children, down to their favorite color, down to their favorite meal, their textures that they don't like, certain things that trigger them. I know everything about my kids because I've made it my mission to understand my children. But someone didn't do that for me. And this is what I had to release. I had to release that rage to get rid of that fantasy that I came from a healthy family. And when you grow up in a toxic family, you will create the fantasy in your mind that, you know what, it was just me. This is why I need to heal because I'm the problem. No, you're not. And this is the reason why you're in this healing cycle of constantly finding what's broken because you are afraid of your power. Because power to you means control. It means oppression. It means hurting someone because that's what was done to you. Your parents, the adult in your life who hurt you, had power over you. So now you've interpreted power as being bad. But it's not bad. When you learn yourself, when you know who you are, when you feel safe to express yourself, when you feel safe to express your emotions, you will understand who you are and you will no longer feel afraid of your power. You'll be able to put people in their place and be confrontational and set boundaries and say no and not have worries and anxieties over the little things. You won't feel the need to control things either. You will let things flow. You will stop getting anxiety over what can I change? What can I save? Who can I save? What can I fix? And you will be totally at peace with yourself. If you want this version of you, join Sacred Feminine Play. You're going to leave in 10 weeks totally different, but so you. Just click the link in my bio to join today.